Hi, this is Jennifer Diebold. I'm a light worker and a starseed. I resonate. I got tongue-tied. I resonate most with the Pleiadians. And today's going to be a short message, short video. But something that came to me that's really important is what I want to talk about tonight. We all have lessons that we give ourselves and that we're given in this life throughout eternity up until now with the 3D, 5D split, because now it's time to learn from our lessons. Before, we may be telling somebody a very important message over and over and over. But the other person might be not listening, not ready yet. No, you gotta be ready. And keep going down that rabbit hole time after time after time. And then finally, here's that message for themselves. And they're like, oh yeah, that person did tell me about this. So the seed was planted. And if nothing else, that's the way to spread the light. Be honored and realize that you did plant that seed and have part of that person's growth. But they need to keep going down that rabbit hole sometimes so that they learn it for themselves, because that's when it really sinks in. Finally, now, you need to be like, oh shoot, I did learn that lesson. Now it's time for me to do something about it. And those who send us the messages sometimes get angry because we're not ready to hear it. And they want what's best for us. They want us to be happy. But sometimes when you're angry, and most of the time when you're angry, you have something that you want to learn yourself without realizing it. So look deep in within yourself as well and see, what is that anger stemming from? What do I need to learn that I'm getting so angry that this person's not listening to this message yet? And maybe learn that lesson. And now is the time to learn that lesson. I'm a student of life. And a lot of us are students of life. And now it's time to apply, learn, and grow from that. And rise. Rise in our vibration as we learn. Sometimes we die to ourselves at a young age or younger in age because the lessons get too difficult. We may not remember that there were lessons behind it until later, until about now or recently. And some have already done that. But for those who were doing shadow work, that's the truth. And we mean well. We need to communicate better. We need to honor and respect ourselves and others around us. Sometimes if it's a light opinion and it stems on the same truth, just a different view on that same truth, the best way to say is, I agree to disagree. And then other times, if it's a huge difference and it stunts your growth, then you need to set a boundary if there's a differing opinion. Stick to those boundaries, stick to your honor, stick to your respect. Honor and respect the other person's point of view, but do not fold to their view. What I find is most important is to spread the love all over. For me, the way I'm viewing it right now, and I always can learn, is that my support team needs to have the same underlying beliefs. Has to want to stay on 5D or higher so that it can grow and learn from that person. That's what a support team is. Surround yourself with those same beliefs, those who honor and respect your core beliefs. Religion is for those who are afraid to go to hell. And spirituality is those who have gone there. It depends for each person how many times. And don't want to return there. So that's an example of a huge difference. That don't fool on that. And grow from each other. Be careful who you tell your dreams to. Because you want those who are in your support team to have those same dreams. That's what 5D is all about. A lot of us have the same underlying dreams no matter where we're at. And a lot of us are starting to realize that now. And we need to understand each other, communicate better, understand our negative feelings, what's stemming behind that. So we can move forward and make peace with others on 5D. And raise their vibration even higher. A lot of us who have shadow work are getting glimpses of 5D. It's like a test run I heard in another video. I'm not going to repeat any other information that just stuck out to me. And we're seeing glimpses of this. And then, as we continue our growth, we follow these seeds that are planted. We're going to keep going in time. 5D or higher will be permanent. They won't be just glimpses. And the universe is showing me patience today because I'm itching to stay on 5D. But I have shadow work that is going to keep me, instead of getting glimpses of 5D, that will keep me on 5D. I was picking up some food and the person behind the window was taking his time before he noticed me, instead of opening the window and assisting me. And I stopped. And I said, okay, what's my lesson here? I need to learn patience. So I breathed deeply and then realized, okay, let's be patient here. I was also picking something up somewhere else. And I had to be very patient. So the universe is telling me patience, keep growing, keep going forward. Lessons that we're all learning in shadow work, or could hopefully open our eyes up to now after watching this video. And going forward. That's what I wanted to share today. And this is a short video, but I wanted to hop on and share that. A bit of inspiration, couple lessons learned from this. Patience is key. Keep pushing, keep moving ahead. We've got this. We're winners. Victory.